Hey, what's up, you money makers and VET token holders? Welcome back to the channel. Did you know that VeChain, the VET token, gave 628% return in last 1 year to their investors? Take a look right here, 628. In this video, I'm going to cover that why VeChain can spike 10x. Two big reasons as to why the VET token can 10x from this price point. So from 8 cents that we are seeing right now to 80 cents within next 1 year. So we'll talk about two different big reasons as to why that can happen, and I'll be covering two big catalysts as well why VeChain can spike up big time. So watch the full video, click the like button, because I've been spending a ton of energy, resource and my time putting into this video and sharing this information with you all. And also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on some of the big catalyst items for VeChain and many other tokens. One of the things that I want to cover in this video is what is the potential, where the cryptocurrency market is going. We'll also pull a couple of charts. I have done it for you and I'm going to share with you in this video. Now let's take a look. For one, last year, VeChain started with 1.3 or 1.2 cents. So from 1 cent, it went to all the way to 877 as you see right now, which is 628% return. Right now, the market cap is 5.6 billion. The volume for last 24 hours, 354 million, with the circulation supply of 64.3 billion VET tokens into the market. One of the bigger thing that you want to see for VeChain VET token is the volume in last 24 hours spiked up 47%, whereas the change within the price point is 0.006399, which is 8%. When you talk about cryptocurrency, when the market rebounds, I always talked about when the market was fearful yesterday, last week, last few days, I talked about you want to be greedy when market is fearful. When there is greed into the market, you want to be really fearful. Take a look. Right now, our fear and greed index is 45. Just yesterday, it was 27. Within a couple of days, it bumped up. It's 2x at the moment. Take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up back to 1% to $49,000. It's about the $49,000 range. Take a look at Ether. Ether is up about 4,000. And if you can see, Solana is 180. But take a look at what happened with VeChain, because that's the one that I'm going to focus in this video. 7.73%, 0.088. I talked about VeChain when it was 0.071. Since then, we have seen massive spike, 1.5 cents, almost 2 cents, 2 cents on 7 cents. It's a massive gain in just last 4 days. Why I think VeChain can be 10x, one of the bigger reason is, take a look, their market cap is 5.6 billion. Now, if you go back and take a look at this VeChain, their max supply is 86.7 billion with the circulation supply of 64.32 billion VET. So what I'm trying to say here is they do not really have a huge circulation supply. One of the things that you also want to notice is their 5.6 billion market cap. If you take a look at many other cryptocurrencies, including Dogecoin, so on and so forth, Dogecoin is 23 billion market cap. Shiba Inu is 20 billion market cap. Polkadot is 27.6 billion in market cap. I'm not even talking about big coins like Bitcoin and Ether, but if you take a look at Cardano, it's 44.7, and we are looking at $1.34. So if the cryptocurrency has massive potential, business use cases, it has strong community, then we are seeing that $50 billion market cap is pretty doable. Right now, VET token is only 5.6 billion, and this market cap can skyrocket to 56 billion 100% in my opinion, which is why this 8 cents can go to 87 cents or 80 cents or 90 cents, which is one of the reason as to why I am being so bullish on VeChain or VET token. The second thing that you also want to consider is VeChain has some strong relationships with one of the bigger into the market. The first one is the Mastercard. Now, why Mastercard? Because VeChain and Mastercard, they have a tie-up collaboration and they're backing Australia and China's supply chain management. Lately, you might have been hearing a ton about the supply chain management issue. With the growing marketplace becoming global, we are seeing massive challenges with the supply chain management. YTD is in a perfect place to resolve all this supply chain management issue. Simply something like QR code. What happens is it will work with hand in hand with QR code to identify a unique transaction, and every single transaction on the blockchain will be secured fast enough with a very small amount of gas fee. Asia Pacific Provenance Council focuses on bodies on this blockchain, and they have approved this initiative, which is going to be really impressive because Mastercard is one of the critical player into the global payment business and into the marketplace. The company concentrates and connects with governments, merchants, businesses, financial institutions, and businesses worldwide, you name them. And that is why they're allowing them to use electronic payment methods across the globe without boundaries. The globe has become a small village in a way, and with this partnership with Mastercard, that will be responsible to fund the trade, and VeChain's role in this partnership will be to track goods, supply chain management, making sure that the transactions are unique, and how to identify over the blockchain. The blockchain has over time been tracking the quality of goods, and blockchain can also trace the storage and temperatures of the goods as well. So there's massive innovation coming up, and it can also track the transportation medium as well as where exactly the goods is in a given time. So think about the way you're looking at your tracking system, whether it's FedEx or any other tracking system, that can be done with VeChain, and there will be more and more partnerships we'll be seeing across the globe. So that's number one that you want to focus on. The second thing is you can't forget about retail when you talk about supply chain management. One of the biggest retailer, if I ask you who that is, you are going to say Walmart, and they have 2 years of amazing partnership. VAT and VeChain and Walmart, they have 2 years of amazing partnerships almost since the inception of VeChain. If I remember correctly, VeChain was introduced in 2018 as a project which became super popular because it is solving real world's problem. The case position with VeChain is the forefront of the blockchain, keeping an excellent example for the retail industry. What I'm trying to mention here is there are lots and lots of doors can open. As an example, Amazon partnership. If things work out well for VeChain, Amazon can also start using VeChain because it will be one of the unique platform with a ton of technology built in, innovation going on, and experienced developers. So these are a couple of big reasons as to why I am thinking that VeChain can hit 80 to 90 cents, which is 10x market cap once again, and retail relationship and business solving a business problem as a whole. Now, one thing you want to notice that when we are back into the greed mode, which is the green mode here, above 60-65 levels, which we were before 45 days, at that point, you'll be seeing that Bitcoin will go above $55,000. As a matter of fact, it can hit all-time high as well to $65,000-$70,000. At that point, you'll be seeing the altcoin will fly through the roof, and you don't want to miss out, and I don't want you to miss out. By the way, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos. But one thing I wanted to share here with you, that if you take a look at this chart, this is the chart on Binance that I'm looking into, and you'll be seeing that last time when VeChain hit high, it was 15 to 16 cents. And after that, when it hit all-time high, it was almost 19 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if this time around, if VeChain goes to 23 to 24 cents based on the peaks that you are seeing on my screen. One of the other reasons that you want to take a look is VeChain is making, this is the one-day chart, higher and higher lows, which is a very bullish pattern for VeChain or any other cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, if you take a look at 7 days, this chart looks VeChain went high, went down, and we talked briefly at this point that you want to buy VeChain. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor, so do your own due diligence. Don't invest the money that you're not willing to lose because it's a very risky investment. But take a look what happens after the 19th. It is making repeatedly higher and higher and higher lows, higher and higher and higher highs, which is a very, very, very bullish sign in my opinion. Not only that, if you take a look at 1 month, the volume, every single time the volume goes high, VeChain tends to perform pretty well. This is one of the underperformed cryptocurrency in last 60 to 90 days, which is why I'm super bullish. If you take a look at VeChain, all in all, it provided 481% return ROI. But just in last 1 year, if you take a look, it had done pretty massively, and it provided 628% return to their investors. In other words, whoever bought this VeChain crypto on December 22nd, within 1 year, they earned 628%, which means $1,000 turned into $6,200, relatively more or less. Now, two catalysts that I'm going to share why VeChain can spike out. The number one is it can be listed on VeBull very soon. 85% of the people are voting for VeChain to be added on VeBull. VeBull likes to do the survey to understand what their users want, where the investors are going, where is the FOMO, fear of missing out, and where the hype is into the cryptocurrency market. Being one of the bigger platform and transaction platform being VeBull is trying to add newer cryptocurrencies into their marketplace, and VeChain is on the top. As you see, 85% people out of 6,782 people, 85% people want VeChain to be added on VeBull. That's number one. Number two is ExoWorld. ExoWorld is one of the newer metaverse. So now VeChain or VET token is also into the metaverse industry. Metaverse is becoming buzzword these days, believe me or not. Even Elon Musk is talking about metaverse. Yes, he's making fun of it, but that's okay. Even if you have bad popularity, it's still some sort of popularity. So I wouldn't rule out that as well. But having VeChain backed ExoWorld is going to give a ton more new exposure to VeChain. I just wanted to share this information with you in this video. Hope you like it. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video.